This show is brought to you by Manscaped. Use the code AFTV for 20% off your order and free shipping at manscaped.com.
Hi, and welcome to AFTV. I've got Stricto with me. Stricto, that's 9 games unbeaten now for Mikel Arteta. A 2-0 win against Leicester. Where are you standing right now on the side of Mikel Arteta? Has he got it right for you?
Of course.
Yeah.
Today, last week, the League Cup, he's doing the right thing. The performances are improving. And also what I actually like is the fact that each performance, like today's performance was better than last week's performance, which I didn't think we could top. But it seems like on a week-to-week basis, he's doing that. And you can't ask more from your manager. Of course, he's got his critics. I'm one of them. And if he keeps selecting and motivating the players and managing the games as he's doing, of course, I'm not gonna be a critic for long. But as today, if you ask me, how do I feel about Mikel Arteta? I'm still more on the critic side, and I need to see more performances like this consistently.
Yeah. How many more performances? Because we've got Watford next. A lot of people are saying we expect to beat Watford now after what we've seen in these past couple of games. Then obviously after the international break, we're going to Liverpool. How many more? Would you give him till Christmas and say, you know what, I might be able to stick with this manager to the end of the season if he keeps getting these results?
I mean, I've always said for me it's a game-by-game basis. Okay. Like I'm not going Christmas, end of the season. It's a game-by-game. And game-by-game, he's doing well so far. Right. And if game-by-game ends up being end of the season and he's doing well, then yeah, of course, you'd be on his side. You still support your team, of course. I'm not sitting there just being vexed that he's our manager. I support the team, I support him because he's the manager. Yeah. But if the performances and the results aren't going your way, you kind of have to start looking at the first guy who's the manager.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So,
Stricto, were we really good today or were Leicester really bad?
Actually, first of all, I owe a big apology to Aaron Ramsdale. I'll be honest, I owe him I was his biggest critic.
Look down at them.
Aaron, I am so sorry. The price we got him for, the fact he was relegated twice, the fact we sold Emi Martinez for more than for less than what we bought him for, the fact a dependable goalkeeper like Leno was being sat on the bench, I owe this man a big apology. In fact, I can honestly say we have robbed Sheffield United.
It's a bargain now, isn't it, for the first?
Absolute bargain. He's transitioning from defense to attack. The fact that he's good on the ball at his feet, his passes, his distribution, the free kick. You hear about goals that win games, but that is a save that win games. Because we go in at half-time 2-1. I don't think the mental fortitude of the team can last another half of the way Leicester play. And that was all down to Aaron Ramsdale. And also, I got to give a big shout out to the BFG, Big Fucking Gabby. The BFG, Big Fucking Gabby. He compliments Ben White. He makes Ben White look good. Looks better, should I even say. Like he allows him to relax a bit more, to play his game. If he goes out of the team, we're in trouble. Gabby has come back a different player. I mean, you saw it at the back end of last season, with his performance. But this season, how much we pay for him? 26 mil, 22 mil? Again, we're just robbing people.
So on that, do you give a word or say to Edu or Mikel Arteta for the recruitment? Because we criticised in the past the recruitment, but all the new signings have been top form.
When it's right, I don't think you should have an agenda. I don't have an agenda. Do you understand? I'm quite happy to change my mind at any time. If the facts change, my mind changes. Do you know what I'm saying? And the fact is, those players that they've recruited have been solid players for us. And you got to give the credit where credit is due. I'm not going to sit back and say, okay, because I dislike the business we're doing on the pitch, I'm going to still have that same negative energy. No, I'll give the credit where the credit is due. And it's important to be able to do that because I have no agenda. In fact, my only agenda is to see my team do well. Right. Do you understand? So, yeah, they have done well. So I give them credit for that. And I give them credit for actually motivating the players to keep going on a game-by-game. Tomiyasu, the right back, he goes unnoticed. But he's made a big difference. Tavares. You think back last season, if he was to take away Tini from the team, you've taken away a big chunk of the team. But Tavares is slotted in nicely. He's providing that energy, providing, you know, the confidence. Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And then if you look in the middle, and I know when we lost to, when we drew to Crystal Palace, a lot of people talking about, oh yeah, we've missed Xhaka. What the hell does Xhaka do? This is our starting 11 now. I'm confident in this starting 11 because I see everyone's working. I see the speed. I see the energy. And you take a couple players out and you bring them in. Let's say you bring in the Xhaka, then ultimately that energy is gone.
Yeah. It's a good problem to have right now because I think not even just Xhaka, a lot of players are going to struggle to get back into the side. Kieran Tierney, Pepe's kind of being pushed out. Martin Odegaard seems to not even be getting into the side. And so it's a good problem to have. I want to ask you, Stricto, top 4, is it possible?
You can say that now because we're around it. You know, you can see top 4. You know, you get a win next week. I mean, I think we'll be 3 points away from City. Yeah, you get a win. You're all I want is to be around it. But it's hard to answer that question when you're sitting in 10th. Do you understand? When you're sitting 11th, 12th. But if you're sitting in and amongst it, then you can actually look up and say, do you know what? Top 4, challenging, is possible. But because you're around it. But when you're not around it, you can't talk that shit. But yeah, it's possible.
Perfect. Thank you, Strix.
Bro.